everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast, Kyra Snark, Part 2. Yesterday we left off with her being a bunch of dummies, telling she we can beat her kid's ass on camera, and very scared that she showed her kid's face and talking to Preston about a whole bunch of crap. It's just garbage, okay? But it's fun to snark on. Everything she says is snarkable. So let's continue with Part 2 right now. All right, we left off. Let's continue.
It's just all I noticed. The other story I was going to tell is that when you tell stories, you assume everybody knows who and where and when you're talking about. Like in real life, he'll do
That's because people have brains usually. You don't have one, so.
this in real life too. Like, oh yeah, you know, like we were down at 7 station 12, and I'm like, first of all,
You were down at 7 station 12? That's what he said?
who's Bert? And 7 station 12 is
Who watches this? Who thinks she's funny?
where? But you just keep going too. That, like, you guys see how I interrupt him? Not fake.
Maybe that's because that's not pertinent to the story. Who cares where they were? He's trying to get to a point.
He's determined
He's also a dickhole, so
to tell that story, and he's going to tell it whether you know what the fuck he's talking about or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love the
I'll
confidence.
forget it.
I'm just letting them know when you tell them stories. You're not going to know, but
I don't know even half of what I'm saying half the time.
Nice.
I feel like.
you
Cool.
definitely do.
Oh, thanks.
Whatever, dude. I wish I could be more like you when I grew up. Less hairy, though.
Well, you're older
You're pretty hairy.
than me, though.
Shh.
Yeah, she is older than him. That's funny.
Don't tell them. I am...
Dumb?
Hairy. You don't want to be hairy?
Do you want me here?
Ew, did you really have to say that? Your kids are in the other room. Ew. She thinks, and she's just like, get some class, Kyra. Get some class, please.
I told you it didn't matter what you looked like.
Yeah, because I'm funny. What if I wasn't?
You're not funny, Kyra. Who told you that? Who told you were funny? Get your money back or whatever. They lied to you. They lied. Probably Preston lying to you, trying to get in your pants. You're real funny. Let's go do a threesome.
Yeah.
Is Levi's room reveal in the vlog? No. Well, okay. It's not in the vlog that's going up tonight, but it is going to be in the next vlog.
Cool.
Yeah. Today's vlog, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That was a rough video. I'm gonna need to, like, do it differently. I'm trying to vlog more for you guys, but it's taking me a minute to figure out because my life is crazy.
Okay. You got to stop saying this, Kyra. Your life isn't crazy. Your life is boring. Your life is not crazy. You don't do anything. You literally don't do anything. You parent your children, you get them out of school. I understand that's busy, but then they're at school for like 6 hours, 7 hours. Then you are a YouTuber. You don't have a regular life. Okay? You're not busy.
Tell you crazy, I mean...
Like what? What do you mean?
Only 12 hours?
Well, with the kids was crazy.
Then she didn't finish the sentence because she has no way of saying why she's not busy. Well, Kyra, like, do a day in the life. 1 day in the life. Tell us how busy you are. You get your groceries delivered to your house. You work from home. You vlog like once every 2 weeks. You put out a 6-minute video. What do you do?
And then you got 3 or 4 hours where you're trying to figure out what the hell just happened and how can I make money off of it.
Why is it every time he reveals something she doesn't want him to reveal, she like cackles? Don't say that!
I definitely don't. The kid stuff, I don't know. The kid stuff, I have breaks in between the day, so then that's when I'll work.
Work.
And then also at night I work. And then usually we fit in like a good argument somewhere. Not every day, but occasionally. It's important to have those. It means you care.
Does it? Arguments every day? That's not healthy, I'm sorry. Arguments, sure. Debates, sure. And I'm not saying arguing is not healthy, but every day you have an argument?
A lot more recently. We need to get back on schedule.
That's funny. I was going to say the opposite. Shit.
So he just said we don't have many arguments, and she's like, no, we have lots of arguments. So they argue all the time. This is a new relationship, by the way, everybody. New. It's over 2 years, but new-ish. According to their timeline is new. And they're arguing every day? Kyra, Maybe you're the drama. I don't think Kyra's happy unless she's arguing with people. Honestly. I honestly believe that.
Do I have birthday plans for myself? So I'm not a birthday gal. I just am like, my perfect birthday, like in my mind, is just, I just want to rest.
All you do is rest, Kyra. That's your entire life. If you're not resting, you're vacationing. Spare me.
But this man, just a man. Oh, man.
Is that a man? Is he a man? Nah. Us men don't claim this man. Okay, this man threw his wife under the bus for your forehead. That's not even a good choice. He's not a man. He's a coward-ass dickhole.
He always likes to make my birthday.
You never really.
What do you mean always likes you guys? So you're talking like you've been together for 10 years. It's not Oscar you're talking about here, right? He always likes to do, like, you guys have it sounds like you've been together longer than you're admitting. That's what it sounds like. He just always, us old souls.
That's special. Focus on all the other shit.
Yeah. It is nice because it's always like just us, like we don't usually.
What do you mean? Why do you keep saying that? Like you've been together for so long.
It's like been one birthday.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
But we've had like your
According to the
birthday.
internet, it's been 6.
No, it's been over 2 though, you liars.
Well shit, I missed those videos.
You're laughing about your infidelity, huh?
No, but like we've had your birthdays, which we've made special. Like we were in London and
You took him to London for his birthday.
so the birthday
You wonder why he's with you in your forehead. That's why. Guy got to go to London for free.
we've done really big as a couple since we've been together, and I really enjoyed that because I as a parent, you become just, your world is about them, and I love that.
Your world is about Preston. Be real.
Like I would never change that, but it's just you forget to make yourself and your partner a priority, and that's
Excuse me? Excuse me? You forget to make you and Preston your priority? Excuse me? Do you not know that you posted everything on the internet? Did you forget about that part? Did you just say that it's hard to make you and Preston your priority? You literally destroyed your family for Preston. That was your priority. You opened up this relationship to strangers in Vegas and elsewhere as a priority. This person now lives with you and the kids sleep in the same bed as this guy. And it's hard to make him a priority? You just said that out loud. And without a hint of irony.
something that he's really good at, reminding me that, like, you matter too. But I was crying this morning. Oh my god, my eyes are because one of the reasons, obviously it's Levi's birthday, so it's emotional.
Why is it you're emotional when you have a kid's birthday? Okay.
But I was just thinking this morning, and don't worry.
Maybe it's those libido pills you're taking. Maybe lay off the libido pills.
No.
Maybe you shouldn't need libido pills if you're with someone you're actually attracted to, though. Hey, maybe.
Well, tears left to cry. I think at this time of the night, I am just disassociated, if that's what it's called.
It's not called that.
Who's Kyra? Her heart is out of her body. Or I like to tell myself that anyways. I was crying this morning because I just think it's the craziest thing. Like, not only is he 8, but that's like when my life started. Was
when you were 8?
When he was 8. So it just feels like a crazy thing. Like 8 years ago today.
Oh. He's your oldest, okay.
Just on a deeper note, this is where my struggles come in with my thoughts being everywhere.
No, their thoughts aren't everywhere. They're nowhere. There's no thoughts. That's the problem. It's that your thoughts just disappear into oblivion because your forehead is a vast expanse of it's like a wormhole. It's like a black hole.
Is it really 8 years? Because some years don't have the same amount of days, and time changes.
How does she make money on this platform? How are people paying to hear this? Thank God for Curious Research on YouTube that screen records these and just uploads it. Everybody, Curious Research we need to donate so that she can go out to a really, really nice dinner, if it's a she.
Congratulations in London was that we bought a house. Everybody thought that was baby, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Or that we got engaged.
Everyone thinks everything.
So was the plate congratulations you bought a house or congrats that you got engaged?
One's a baby.
I know. I think it's a baby.
Again, she's going to tell you when she has baby, folks. She is not going to let that pass. I don't know why people think she's hiding that. It is literally all she has left on this channel to make any money. She will let you know, and you will be the first to know.
I can't lie, when I see people post that stuff too.
Who gets a congratulations plate when you buy a house? That's silly. It was the engagement.
I always think that. Like, oh my God, you're having triplets.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't have babies for 10 more years. I'm like, oh. But are you sure that wasn't a pregnancy announcement?
Yeah.
Drunk Kyra is gross and nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kyra is gross and nasty. If it makes you barf, why do you drink it? That seems counterproductive to me. Why are you barfing?
It was disgusting. What wine is that?
It's a Pinot.
It's a peanut wine? Sounds delicious.
That is horrible. I mean, that was a little dramatic, but...
Then why are you drinking it? You literally have an counter behind you with like 1,500 options of alcohol. Get another glass of alcohol.
I think it's so funny that people on here, like, get on here. Not this live, but like just the internet. Mm-hmm. Do you think we know anybody who's like kind of
Like
crazy, like on the internet secretly? They're like, I know somebody in my past life is what we're gonna call it because somebody else calls it my past life. That's getting too deep.
I don't.
That says, or that
What?
secretly is like one of the biggest online haters to Okay Baby and to me currently. And it was somebody very, very in my circle.
Is she saying this facetiously? Like, is she saying this on the outside? Or is she saying there is somebody from her OK Baby past that knows inside information that she thinks is giving information to people like me? Maybe. Maybe they are, Kyra. Just saying. You got enough haters. I think it's very possible.
And they still don't know that I know it's them, but I know it's them.
I doubt you know it's them.
And I haven't told anybody it's them because, one, I'm not friends with them anymore, and two...
Well, you're not friends with them anymore because they hate you and you burned all your bridges, so...
Are you gonna, like, type out a name and ask if that's what I'm talking about?
I think Preston's all into this. Like, you weren't there, Preston. You don't even go here during that point, so F off.
Anyways, yeah, that was when I had that, like, realization. No, but somebody...
Oh.
Yeah. He's texting me a name. You hear something to say yes.
Yeah.
But she got her information from...
Hannah. See, like, they're trying to speak all in code here, but we know. Does it matter? Now you're just going to want to drive that person to telling you more and, like, whistle even more. You know how much information people know about Kyra that were in her circles? And they have never come forward yet, and lots of people have, by the way.
Guys, get off Reddit. Like, oh my God. We need to all grow up. Let's grow up all together. Let's get off Reddit.
Are you really just going to sit here in this chat and tell everybody to grow up after your behavior? Is that what you're doing here? Get off Reddit. No, everybody go over to Reddit. Do yourself a favor and head over to Kyra Renee Sivertson on Reddit. Join up on the snark. It's like, and I've said this before, I like the snark page because they are roasters. Like, I'm a roaster and I like it. I can see a fellow snarker and be like, respect. They are good snarkers on Kyra Renee Sivertson. Head over there right now, guys. Join up. Because it is a good page, man. And she's like, get off Reddit. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. Thank God, too.
I don't even give a shit about...
I would run away with like one of those sticks with the thing on it and be like, I'm out of here. I'd hate living with you.
Reddit. So you shouldn't either.
You read Reddit. Every day, Kyra, you read Reddit. When she says she's so busy and that's what she's busy with. She's on her snark thread reading it.
There's too much going on in all of our lives for any of you guys to care about Reddit. And if...
No. Reddit's awesome. Head over there.
You don't have enough going on in your life and you care about Reddit, get something to be too busy with.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom, so F off. Go to Reddit.
Because
it's awesome.
Just not worth it.
It's worth it. I promise you it's awesome. Go over there.
Anybody's time. Like, I'm just done with it. Like, everybody needs...
Are you done with it? What are you going to do about it? Are you done with it? Okay.
Just focus on what makes them grow and be better themselves.
What makes you better, eh? Throwing your family under the bus? Cheating on your long-term boyfriend who's now your fiance? Does that make you better? Yeah, lying to everybody about everything? Does that make you better? Okay, cool. Be better, she says. Be better, Kyra. Kyra says that. Okay.
Because I've been bad at that, you know?
No, you are bad at that. And you go on Reddit. You love it. She probably at least 3 sock accounts. Celabella says, you have to pay to be in this live, so let's be nice and stay positive, y'all. You know what? Would it be worth it for me to pay Kyra the $5 to live snark on a Wine Wednesday? To just straight up open up and just live snark together? Should we do it? It's worth $5 to me. I just don't want to give her $5. But I wonder if I can get my money back, like do a chargeback or something. But I'm thinking about it. It's worth it to give her $5 to snark on her. So I'm going to pay you $5, Kyra, so I can snark the ever-living garbage out of you live.
We're like, they don't trust anybody. And I always thought that was like nothing against them because it wasn't just them. I'd heard that a few times as I had met more creators and more, even like celebrities that I had met through being a creator. And
celebrities.
I always was like, I wonder, people always say like, oh, I just don't trust anybody. And we're like big.
Why don't you trust anybody though? And I get that. I sort of understand as YouTubers, it's really hard to invite people into your circle that you can trust because I have crazy stalker aims. If you go watch my video, Found My Stalker, there are people who want to like destroy you from within. There are. It's hard to trust people that you've never met before. I get that. But at the same time, what is it that you don't trust about being a family vlog? Right? It's why they edit their own footage too. It's interesting.
But like, again, they're not celebrities. They're like YouTubers. And I always kind of just in my mind was like, that doesn't make sense. And now it feels cringy to say, but it's like I have found out so much about the people that were in my inner circle that was like, oh my God.
She's right now threatening people. This is what she's doing if you didn't catch it. She's threatening the people that are trying to speak out against her and behind the scenes, saying that she knows a lot about them and she's willing to whistleblow. And she will. She's threatening them right now. That's fine. If people want to whistleblow, they got to whistleblow. It's her prerogative to do so. But that's what she's telling these people who want to give the tea on Kyra, is that she's going to literally spill the tea on them. But be better, she says 5 seconds before this. Be better. Stay off Reddit.
Well, the amount of false stuff that's spread.
Yeah.
Is it false? It's not false, dude. You guys were literally in Vegas with an eyewitness that I have and had so much evidence. A picture that was not previously released that you sent to her in Bumble, that you told her while you guys were all drunk, that you had been together for over 8 months. Why would you lie about that to a complete stranger you're about to have a threesome with? Why are you lying about that? There's no reason to lie. So spare me.
Stuff that is true that gets taken completely out of. Like
so there's stuff that's true that gets taken out of account? Okay. But it's true.
It ruins your life.
Right. Like
it ruins your life, he says. Hey, you know whose lives you ruined? Interesting that you say that there. Press taint, pre-cum, whatever they call them. Interesting that you said that it ruins people's lives. Like ruins your marriage, ruins her and her fiance's relationship. Yeah. Those children, they get to grow up in this world now, knowing all that stuff, right? Those kids' lives are ruined. So spare me, okay? Ruins your life. What life has been ruined for you? You've got a great job. You got a woman that pays all your bills, takes you to London. What's been ruined for you? Your relationship with your parents, that's on you, dude. It's on you, man. You made these choices. You made your bed. You get to lie in it. Okay? Cool. Just making sure you knew that.
Inch that goes a mile.
Yeah.
And my thing is, too, is...
Inch that goes a mile?
Even though
Did she just say inch that goes a mile? Because that's not what is how you say that either.
I do get it now. I still have the problem of just, like, overly diving myself into friendships and relationships and, like...
Is that a problem? To overly get invested into relationships and friendships? You see that as a problem? Just so you guys are aware. That's what she just said. She thinks it's a problem when you make friends.
Not like romantic relationships, because obviously that doesn't apply here, but like...
Why doesn't it apply here?
Just, I'm such an open person, and I've gotten myself in trouble so many times on the internet because I just say what I feel in that moment, and sometimes...
You lie, you mean. You lie? Is that what you meant to say? You lie.
Like, all I have is my feelings, right? So I share things too soon.
Or the truth. You have the truth.
But in real life, I also have that problem. And it's not ever ended a friendship, like, from that. Like,
it has.
Like me being overly honest or something.
It has.
But...
why is she such a liar, man? She's such a liar. And the people who know what if they're watching this, which they probably aren't, but if they did, they would be like, the audacity of this liar.
It's definitely... been shocking, and I'm just the type of person that I think this is a little bit from the trauma, we'll call it. But
trauma. Stop. Trauma from what? You ruining your relationships and your families? That's your trauma? You mean their trauma?
Kind of.
How does she, like, that's gaslighting 101 right there, by the way, where she thinks it's the trauma is hers, not what she inflicted on others.
Lost my mom or stopped having a relationship with my mom at such a young age that looking deeper into it, right, like potentially that caused like trust issues more than I realized with just people and relationships. And then as I got older, I've been able to cut people off really easily. This has always been a problem of mine. I've recognized it a long time ago. Whenever something happens, I'm just done. Like, it's hard for me to like if
Like when something happens, like cheating on your fiance?
you ever cheated.
Have sympathy.
Yeah, not that like anybody's ever cheated in.
You literally cheated to get Oscar. So you have cheated multiple times, and then you cheated here. So yeah, you cheated.
My past, but like if you ever
You have cheated.
cheated,
And you admitted it on camera.
I can't go back, and not only can
She's
I
saying
not go
this?
back, but I don't have even emotions towards it. Like,
So she's basically admitting right now, if I did cheat, which she did, I don't have any emotions towards it. So I can't go back and fix it now. That's what she's saying right now to you guys. That's what she is saying. She's like, well, I can't fix it now. Can't go back. It is what it is. Let's move on. Okay, Kyra, the reason you have the haters that you have, the reason you've fallen so far from grace from Okay Baby, where people actually used to like you, is because of this. Because you cheated, you lied, and then you took your fiance's husband and now you're marrying him. And they sleep in the same bed as this guy. And now apparently he's co-parenting with you. You got to be out of your mind. Do you not see any of that? She's so high off her own farts, she doesn't even understand it. That's crazy. Stop sniffing farts, Kyra. It's bad for you.
just like, okay, whatever, see ya.
Yeah.
And then people kind of
So what she's basically saying here, because you have to translate the foreheadism, okay, is that she was called out for cheating on Oscar. Everybody knows it. Oscar won't come out and say it, but everybody knows it, okay? And those friends that were both of their friends took Oscar's side, rightly so, because this is all on her. Okay? And then she's like, well, if you can't see that, well, you're not my friend anymore. That's exactly what she's saying right now. Those people are the ones that want to throw her under the bus, that want to spill the tea on her. That she also has tea on.
look at me like, okay, you're crazy. And I do have empathy and stuff outside of that. But when
No, you don't.
it comes to friendships and relationships, it is hard for me to have emotions when something has gone wrong.
What?
And so,
What?
anyways, with these people that I found out kind of crazy things about that were in my inner circle.
She's, again, don't get this mistaken what she's doing right now. She's threatening them on camera right now, saying, I will whistleblow.
In the past, it's not even worth it for me to, because, you know, when I've
If it's not worth it, then why are you talking about it?
told people in my family or whatever, they're always like, well, why don't you say something? Why don't you do something about it? And it's like, because you can't, like, you can only control you, and I can only control how I'm going to do in that situation. My choice is to, like, not be friends with that person anymore. So
Yeah, the reason you're not friends with that person anymore is because they took Oscar's side for you cheating on Oscar. And so they're not worthy to be your friend because they didn't take your side for cheating. I'm not kidding you. That's what she's talking about, everybody. I hope you understand that.
who cares? I don't need to explain why, how, reason, all of that.
This is the blah, blah, blah thing that people say. I don't have to explain why I cheated. I don't have to explain all that. That's what she's saying. Those people wanted an explanation of what she did, why she cheated. And she's like, I don't tell you anything. That's just exactly what she's saying right now.
Maybe I do. I don't know. But I don't feel like I do. And so I just haven't.
And so you just dropped your friends and burned your bridges, which is why your wedding is now going to be at Chuck E. Cheese. That's why. Because you don't have anybody left. Because people took the side like I took. Like everybody who's sane took. Not your followers who would likely do the same thing you did, the trash that attracts trash. But the people with a brain in their heads, the people that have hearts, the people that saw everything, took Oscar's side because that's the only logical choice to take here. You made bad choices and continue to do so. And you have 4 kids with this guy. And you decided taint zits was more worth it than anything else. And to this day, you are doubling down on it because you have no choice. And you wonder why nobody's going to come to your wedding. Interesting.
You only give them the time of day.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
think.
Don't give them the time of day.
You only give them the time of day. Like, they're shitting on you. Why are you going to
Yeah.
go confront it when you could care less about the person?
Do you care less? Because it sounds like you don't care less. I love these people. You don't care less, but you're going to talk on it for hours? You're always going to bring it up in videos all the time. You're not going to talk on it, but you don't care? I don't believe you.
Yeah, I do feel like one thing, and if I could give any advice to you guys always ask advice, like, especially I get
If you're asking for advice from Kyra, let me give you a little bit of advice. 2 cents worth of free advice. Don't. Kyra is not a person that you should be receiving advice from, okay? It's like asking Satan where to get the best ice cream, okay? He can't have ice cream. It's Satan.
A lot of DMs, like, you get so much hate. Like, how do you not say something? How do you not do something? And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do, but...
Stop calling it hate. It's called reality. We are all choosing to be living in reality, and we're calling you out for your BS. That's what this is. It's not hate. Do I hate you? No. I think that you're silly and that you make really terrible choices. I don't want to see you die, though, and having babies and die of them. I think that you're dumb. I think that you're selfish. I think that you're disgusting. I don't hate you. Most people don't hate you. Oscar has the right to hate you, but doesn't. So just stop calling it hate, okay? No one hates you. We nothing you.
I think that in my mind, it's just like, they don't even deserve my emotions like that. Like, that is...
The friends that took Oscar's side don't deserve my emotions. The audacity of them to think that I should react to them getting mad at me for cheating on my fiance. Like, right? Am I right? Okay, Kardashian.
It's hard for me to get vulnerable. And so why would I do that to somebody who doesn't, like, give even a shit about my vulnerability? So
there it is. Trash right there. Trash attracts trash. My boy Klaus says this. I feel that. My mom was a POS, so I really only have 2 friends. So because your mom's a POS, you only have 2 friends? Okay. You can make choices, right? Like, I grew up with a mom that wasn't very good either. Right? I reconciled with my mom later in life. But for my whole childhood, I had a POS mom. Okay? But I have lots of friends. Lots of lifelong friends. Okay? So don't blame crappy behaviors from your parents for what you do now. You always have a choice to make. Regardless of how you're raised, regardless of what kind of relationship you have with your parents, you always can make the choice to escape that. Okay? Do not blame other people for your shortcomings. And so one is my sister-in-law. It does suck to lose friends because of drama and lies. No. It's because you choose to do that.
Yeah.
And you're not normal, and you cheat, and you lie, and you're disgusting. People who do that don't have any real friends. If you have honest, true narcissists like Kyra, don't have any real friends. Pinpoint someone in your life that's actually truly a narcissist. That's not, you're just not saying it frivolously, right? Like, she's a narcissist. Okay? A lot of people call me a narcissist, but I actually have true friends from church, from my days of traveling as a touring band. I have friends from years and years ago. I have friends from my childhood. Okay? Still to this day. But take a true narcissist, one that you know truly is a narcissist. Do they have any close friends? They have a lot of shallow friends they might go out with, but they're not someone they don't. A true narcissist, and I'll say this out loud because I think it's true, do not have a ride or die. They don't have ride or dies.
I think many people have.
Kyra doesn't have a ride or die. Now, Preston might be that person now because that's all they have together. Preston doesn't have a ride or die either because of what he did with Kyra.
That in life, where they're like either people pleasers or give too much of themselves to people. And I'm trying to find a balance in that with friendships where I just...
See, I'm reading the comments. 11 Faith 55 says, you have to put yourself first in your own well-being. And that's the problem, everybody. That's where we're all wrong in this society today. And this is where I'll chime in. No, you do not have to put yourself first. Actually, quite the opposite. I mean, it's good obviously in time for self-care to put yourself first in certain situations, yes. But to be a good person, to live a really well-rounded life that's really contributing, it's actually to be selfless is the most important thing. To put others first. But Kyra obviously believes what that person just said, and she attracts that type of tribe. People who will say things like, put yourself first always because you're the only one who matters. They honestly believe that. And that's why they live very garbage lives. To be selfless, not cocky, to be someone who's very giving and selfless and generous, those are the people that live the most happy, I'm convinced. I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm saying I know a lot of people like that.
It's not so black and white, you know?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yes, I do mean like my inner circle that I was friends with for years before.
Before I cheated on Oscar.
What, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago. She said it. She said it right. 2 years ago.
I don't even know the timeline.
Yeah, you don't know the timeline now? That's convenient.
You have to put yourself first in your own well-being.
Watch.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
See? She agrees. She definitely agrees. No, you don't. No, you don't. Especially if you have a family. Like, If you're a faith-based person, it's God, wife, children, then the rest, okay? But I'm put that aside for now. But no, it isn't. The people that put others first, I think, honestly, truly are the happiest people on earth. The selfless people who give. They are the, have you ever met someone who's just like that type of person who's like, they want to clean their house, they want to have people over, they want to have parties, they're just always serving and always giving. Do they seem unhappy to you? Honestly, truly. Not the people who give, who are taken advantage of. That's a different type of person. I'm talking about a person who truly, genuinely gives out of the goodness of their heart. Those are the nicest people in the world, and they seem to me to be the happiest. Honestly, truly believe that.
Hard to do that sometimes because you will lose a lot of people when you put you first. But
do it anyway. Lose everybody.
You didn't even realize it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It filters itself out.
This is very eye-opening.
Naturally, which it's a good thing because like where we are, like we've lost a lot of people we didn't think that we would lose.
This is very eye-opening. It's natural, is it? Yeah, it's natural to lose people when you become a disgusting liar and trash like you guys have become and what you've done and the actions that you've partaken in. You think you lost friends just because it's the friend's fault? Or is it that you're like, hey, we do threesomes in Vegas and we cheat on each other's person? That's why you lost people. And they're surprised by it. That's crazy to me.
And it kind of worked out in the long run. Like we find out later, like what I said, what I found out, or you just realize like, that friendship wasn't benefiting. We weren't benefiting each other, or maybe.
See, that's what Kyra thinks friendships are transactional. Friendships should be benefiting me, or why would I be friends with somebody? That's the problem with Kyra. She's selfish. She's a narcissist. The friendship needs to be equally beneficial to be a friendship. That's not the way real friendships work. Same with relationships, marriages. And she probably thinks that in the marriage. Everybody has to, you have to benefit me or this is not going to work for me. She's transactional. Where real relationships, romantic or not, each person outgives each other. Does that make any sense? You ever heard of that idea of you got to outgive each other? Like when you're going out with friends and you're eating dinner, everybody's, I got the check, Mark and I go with friends or whatever, or we're all with a bunch of friends and everybody's like vying, I want the check, I want the check, I want the check, I want it. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to pay. You want to outgive each other. I'm not saying I know that's a very surface level thing, but I'm saying like I don't need anything from my friends, but I'd love to give them as much as I possibly can. Someone needs help moving or someone needs help building something or needs me to go do something for them. I don't need something in return for that. Kyra would, right? And that's why I have good friends. And if I needed something, they'd be there. I wouldn't even have to ask because that's true relationship. Kyra will never experience that, and it's really, really sad, actually.
Yeah, but brought
maybe when she's older and she grows out of all this BS, maybe.
Toxicity or bad choices or whatever. So it always, I feel like, works itself out, but it is hard going through it.
You call that working itself out? Not having anybody in your circle? That's nobody at your wedding? That's working itself out? Sounds real sad to me.
That's why people are so scared for change, because you are scared of the risk of being alone or not having.
Yeah.
What happened?
Ignore the hate. Mm-hmm.
Ignore the hate. Dude, put down the wine, man.
It's the same stuff over and over.
Now, I know why she doesn't put him on camera because this guy's terrible, okay? At least Oscar had some personality and editing skills. This guy's like, ignore the hate, man.
And so much of it isn't true.
Why do they call me pre-com?
True.
Well, yeah, so much is it. Yeah. God. Like 99% of it isn't true. And
99% of what we're all saying is not true. 99%? Are you saying the 1% of what we all know is true? 1%. Even if the cheating wasn't true, and it is, but even if it wasn't, that'd still be like 75% of what we say is correct.
It does help when it's not true, because then you're like, if you knew the truth,
But like the stuff that is the complete opposite of the truth that you wish people would know, I think is...
So then tell the truth. She has said this multiple times. He's saying it now. I wish people would just know. Then tell the truth. You literally have a platform. They're like, we wish you could tell. Why can't you tell the truth then? That's really sus. When you're like, I wish you could tell. Then just say the thing.
Stuff that affects you the most, but it's like not worth it to start anything or...
Well, again, then that goes back to sometimes if I did acknowledge those certain things, I'm giving those people the satisfaction, and not just the haters, but the people we're talking about, the satisfaction of me giving the time of day to them.
You're giving them the satisfaction right now by saying this. You're giving it the time of day right now. And what you're saying is that for me to come out and tell the truth would give my haters satisfaction. So what does that tell you? That means that the truth is not something they want to actually tell you. And they keep saying it all the time. Like, I wish you guys could know. Then tell us.
And I just like don't like that, you know? I just don't think that life is too short. We barely have time for the people that are in our lives, let alone the people that
There is nobody in your life. Because you burned all your bridges because you're a cheating disgustoid.
are no longer in our lives.
I don't like want to talk on it because I give them the platform and then you just did for 15 minutes. Okay, someone says, yet you're here. Scottsdale JJ Jr. said something. I want to see what they said. Looks like it was filtered out. Shoot. Ride or Die says, will there ever be a time you share your truth, in quotes? That's what I just said.
So loud and whenever he's watching a story. I feel like the Botox makes my cheeks look appley and not...
Appley?
Clown, I would still love you though. Like if you look like a clown.
No, you wouldn't.
With your personality, absolutely.
What? Do you think she has a good personality, Preston? That speaks more about you than it does her.
No.
I don't want you to look... I wouldn't love you if you looked like a clown.
That's nice. That's real nice.
You wouldn't love me if I had 3 lids.
3
You know what?
lids?
It is what
3 lids? Lids?
it is.
What are they saying?
Just have to, who knows? What if things happen? You
No,
never
if I have
know.
1 leg, you are leading.
Oh, 3 legs.
Me.
That's not true.
You know that.
I am actually like I do like people like we talked about based on personality, but you're just so hot that like if you weren't, I don't know.
Look, I know I'm not a looker, but are you sure? I disagree. And that's coming from someone who's a potato. Takes one to know one. That guy's not hot.
How much of the love would go away. That's so bad. Yeah, something's
I
off.
don't feel like dealing with you today. Just don't talk to me. Go mow the grass for 12 hours.
You know, I did have that feeling for the first time. No offense. When was it? Like the other day where I was like, yeah, you should go do something outside.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think I
They're not even like married and they're still like, I hate you.
told you, like in a joking way, which I
My
was
first day
joking.
off of work.
Oh yeah, because he goes from working like 60, 70 hours a week, and then he's home for like a week where he doesn't work, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? Who are you? Larry?
Yeah, what? That's the question. What are you doing? Because you don't do anything, Kyra.
Here. So it's like,
It's romantic, guys.
Yeah.
Don't get the wrong gist.
Don't get the wrong gist. Got it. Well, I won't get the wrong gist.
I swear he likes me, and I swear he thinks I'm hot. We're gonna do 5 more minutes, guys. I just have to edit a vlog. I feel like this brought my life back, though.
Yeah.
And she's lying about that. She does another 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if it's the wine or the live, although I've had...
You barely had any.
But it doesn't take much these days. Thank God. It's expensive when it takes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, guys, if Botox is my thing. I do like it. Don't get me wrong.
It's not your thing. Your forehead is big enough. Okay, it's going to take 300 cc's of Botox to fill that crevice.
Preventative. But it was like $690.
Holy cow, you can't even buy your kids apple juice, but you're going to buy $700 worth of Botox? For what? To look like that? You paid $700 to look like that? Holy cow.
Like, and I just don't even know
700.
as a whole if it makes that much of a difference. But what if I'm an idiot and I like let
You are an idiot, so not what if. You are.
it wear off and then I'm like, holy, you know.
Isn't Botox something you have to continue to get because it does eventually dissipate and then you like leaves more wrinkles? So, okay.
That would suck if you hated it.
That would suck if you looked that bad. I mean, if you hated it.
If you hated not having it.
What? You are an idiot. These people are meant to be. I take it back. They're meant to be.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry, I was just thinking about something else. I saw a comment and then I had a hunch.
What did you do?
I was not you. I was gonna say hints, but it's a hunch.
Can we
Anyways,
talk about it after?
no.
What?
So after, yeah. Duh, we're gonna recap.
They don't know, but we like have like a 30-minute recap after about all the comments. And I'm like,
I know he always is like, so how's your live? And I'm like, good. And he's like,
yeah, but you guys gotta understand. I come home from work and she's like, how was work? I say good. She goes, really? just good. 12 hours was good. I'm like, yeah. But then
Does she think you're not at work?
gets done with her live. I'm like, how was your live? Good. Okay.
I know, but
I want more.
like,
I want the juicy.
I know, but sometimes I feel like
She forgot what she said on the live. That's why. Because she's so spaced out all the time. She doesn't remember what she says.
like, especially if there's anything negative that happened, like I don't want to tell you because
This is coming. You guys are so funny. Are they? Have you ever heard anybody be funny before? Because they're not funny.
get so like stressed because you love me and you just
You get
want to see
pissed.
me naked. Oh,
Oh.
what is he watching?
I don't know. He's been into the ASMR videos a lot.
You let your kid watch YouTube videos? That's smart.
No, he loves the ones.
That was fun.
You
Get your phone taken away.
and then
They asked the question, he didn't put it down. And then they asked their final question. Their final question was, put your finger down if you like this video and you would think about following me. And he like has the finger up and he like looks at it and just like shakes his head with the like frown on his face.
he does get so into it. Like sometimes it was like the one I listened to was put a finger down, or
It was like a spoiled kid.
Put a finger down if you cheated on your fiance.
no, the strict mom one is the one I think.
Put a finger down if you do threesomes in Vegas and probably have some diseases from it. Preston's like
He did like a strict mom, put your finger down, and it was put a finger down if you
Get your phone taken away.
and then he did iPad, so he's like down, and then put a finger down if I don't know. There was just a bunch of funny ones, and it was just interested in seeing what he did or didn't think. Hey, don't put your butthole, hey.
Like they want to see her.
Say hello, guys.
I can't do the voice.
Hi, I'm just a girl, and I don't like being held at all.
Her fangs out.
She's like, stop.
I love that we have 2 black cats on Halloween.
I know.
Okay.
I think that's such a trip. People
Such a trip, bro.
just look in our window and see Nova and whiskey on the thing.
When did they ever?
Of course you named one of your cats after alcohol.
I don't know.
Whiskey's been outside so much. I know, she loves laying on stuff. Okay, listen. Stop it.
She's got her winter coat on in the summer. She's a little thicky girl right now.
She's getting chubby. Before, like, he moved in with me,
She's a tiny
she was so tiny. Not, like, overly skinny, but she was small.
She's a little...
Which kid has the closest relationship to you? I feel like that changes.
It changes.
For different reasons.
Yeah,
you know?
I think most in tune, like with what they're feeling, probably Alea.
Yeah.
Most
The grossness of these people that talk about this stuff is actually sickening.
like.
Yeah,
Lovey.
if Alea's, like, struggling emotionally or something, like, she wants
Yeah,
you to come to her.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't parenting these children. That's really gross because your relationship's not going to last. And your kid's going to be left without another father figure unless Oscar steps up, and hopefully he does. Man, Oscar, you need to get the kids out of this situation, dude.
Lovey Dovey it's Avery's so easy to be lovey dovey with.
Yeah, she's very, like, snuggly.
Butt heads in a loving ways, Aura, because I feel like Aura's a lot like Alea. She's just younger.
Yeah, Alea went through like, when Alea was little, she didn't like anybody. Like,
I wonder if they awkwardly ask him about Hannah because Hannah was their nanny. That was someone in their life. And now Hannah's out of their life, but the dude is still there. I wonder if they're like, hey, where's Hannah? You imagine how awkward that gets around there?
but even me and Oscar. So, Aura
Oscar and I.
has the same problem now, except Aura's very attached to me.
Yeah.
And, like, any family, anybody, she's... Honestly, most people think, like, okay, you need to, like, be a better parent to her because she is so mean. Like, she's not a well-behaved child, which I do kind of agree with. It's hard as...
Wow. You kind of agree with that she's not a well-behaved child and you need to do better parenting? You just said that out loud.
Parent to find the middle ground between understanding their personality and also the age
Even her fans will not say Preston. Can P or fiance say some stuff?
and all of that, all while disciplining them age appropriately. I don't know, it's difficult. But Aura butts head with, like, everybody.
But Alea and Alea, I don't know how Aura's gonna be, but Alea's got more of Kyra's personality, and Kyra's very unique person on an emotional level to
She unique? Is she?
Connect with.
She's trying to understand whether or not she should be angrier now, because she's unique to connect with what he just said. Which, yes, because she's an idiot. He's saying stuff he probably shouldn't be saying right now.
Are you calling me ugly again?
Because you're very.
She always does that laugh when she's absolutely angry. She's not laughing. That's her like pissed off laugh. She's trying to hide the anger.
You believe, and not a lot of people know how to talk to someone like that.
Yeah, I feel
calm down.
like that's why I like when you talk to Leigh, because I feel like you really understand how to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then Levi's good. Me and Levi, I mean, it's kind of how you would expect someone when he's the oldest boy.
Mm-hmm. And just is more aware of everything going on.
More aware of everything. Remember what she just said there. Don't forget that. More aware of everything going on, meaning more aware of this family dynamic change.
It's never been like a super high, but it's been like a straight like line up.
Yeah, it's never been a high. Levi hates him. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's indifferent to this guy at the very least.
Really.
You guys have always gotten along, but I think it was interesting for him to kind of go from like, okay, you're like a friend, and now you're like.
It's been very good.
Is that what you call him? Friend? You mean the nanny's husband? Is that what you meant to say?
Gradual increase.
Right.
Keeps getting better.
But it's been nice.
It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And you deserve it.
Because it's never been like a problem. It's just always been, because I was a little nervous, to be honest, just like having an older boy, and just actually it wouldn't have mattered the girl or boy, just like his age.
See, Okari says, I thought he doesn't do parenting, and him and Addie aren't allowed to. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. Good point, Okari. He's not allowed to do parenting, and he just admitted that he does.
I didn't know how well he would take like me being with somebody different, but we've always tried to be
very respectful.
Mm-hmm. And he's now, like you guys, especially on the football, like he's the football coach, so you guys really bonded
They bonded
on that, and that's brought you guys really close.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's just been very gradual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it hasn't.
Like I feel like with Alea
and Levi. Sorry to interrupt you, but really quickly, Levi.
You're not sorry.
Also, just kind of gets along with everybody. He's just like social about.
So that says a lot about that. Levi gets along with everybody, but he hates Preston. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Him and Avery are very alike, and Alea and Laura are very alike.
Mm-hmm. I thought he didn't.
Watch her offense to this comment. Watch her face turn into offense. Ready?
New parenting. Oh, here we go with a stripper.
I knew it's coming. Here we go.
Trash comments. First of all, he doesn't parent in that way. Like,
you just said he did. And he did too. Sorry, you just said it.
She's crying, and I try to calm her down.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that he's making.
That's parenting.
Like doing discipline.
So are you telling me that Are you telling me that a parent's only job is to discipline children? Is that what you're telling me? No. You just gave it away. That person called you out. And now you're all upset. Spare me. Kyra has so many tells. It's crazy. She's super upset right now. This person called her out on the truth.
In that way, I don't think, you know what? I don't even need to explain.
I don't need to explain because I have no explanation. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't need to explain. I can't explain. What she's saying here is I can't explain it. That's what she's saying.
She's crying, and I make her stop crying because I listen to her.
You make her stop crying? Okay. How do you do that?
It doesn't, like if you're an adult, you get it. First of all, what Addie is or isn't allowed to do is like not ever been talked about.
What? Yes, it has been talked about. I hope I can find a clip and put it here. But yes, it has been talked about. I can't believe I'm Jess fam clapping right now. That's how upset I am. Yes, it has. You said on a video that she's not allowed to do this and that. She better not, all that stuff. I'll find a clip. Yes, you have.
And that's between her and him mostly?
Nope, you damned liar.
What he decides to give her permissions for, but...
Nope, I gotta find the video. Gotta find it. I'm gonna take the time to find the video because you're a darn liar.
That the kids get excited to see her. They talk about her in a very positive way. She doesn't seem to be doing the disciplining, which would be my hard no. I don't even let my man do disciplining.
Boom! I know she's talking about discipline, but there she is. That's a hard no. I wouldn't let her do any of that. No, you didn't even discuss that, she said.
First of all, what Addie is or isn't allowed to do is like not ever been talked about. I don't think that a co-parent shouldn't be able to parent at all. I am very particular about it, and I am the parent of my kids, and Oscar is the parent of our kids. not Preston, and not Addie. So as much
Boom!
in the household and their opinion
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Let's rewind us a hair.
that way, I don't think, you know what, I don't even need to explain because
She's crying and I make her stop crying because I listen to her.
it doesn't, like if you're an adult, you get it.
For adults.
What Addie is or isn't allowed to do is like not ever been talked about, and
Oh, we caught you lie again. But it's only 1% lies. Everything, 100% of things you say here, 99% lies. You just got called out in 1080p, because that's what I render in.
that's between her and him mostly, and what he
You damn liar!
decides to give her permissions for. But no, I wouldn't be happy if anybody like spanked my children. You best believe, even if it was
What if they slept in the same bed as your children?
you, I'd be smacking the shit out of you. Like,
Wow. More threats of violence. So if he spanked your kid, you would smack the shit out of him? Cool.
people just take things.
She is so mad right now, and she just got called out, and she's lying. See, look at all their fans are like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Yo, Scottsdale, you're asking a lot of weird questions. Agreed. Like, come on, we're not here for that. Yes, you are. You want the answers.
And it makes me crazy.
Yeah, Kyra, you are a damned liar, and you just got called out with your own words. It feels so good.
Like, but then I have to remember, those are children. You are a child if you are asking me that question.
Is that no, because you said in the other live, which they paid to be a part of as well, and we just showed it, that you make the choices what Aubrey or whatever, and Audrey or whatever her name, Abby or whatever her name is, gets to do. You said it, and then you were called out on it while Preston admits to parenting, and you're all upset about it? And then you said, no, I don't tell her what she can do to parent. Yes, you did.
Was the dumbest fucking question.
Was that the dumbest question, Kyra? Oh, man, I love it. Thank you, Scottsdale or whoever wrote that. Thank you.
Connection with the Leia to now I'm disciplining her.
But you know what? People don't want to hear that he has a good connection because people don't like the idea of it being a happy, normal thing.
It's not normal, nor is it happy. And you just admitted that with Levi. It's not normal, happy. It's definitely not normal. Okay? And it's not that people don't want that. They actually do. They know that this is going to be a failure because you were a failure of a parent. You were a failure in all your relationships. You've burned every bridge you've ever had with friends. You think this is going to end well? The guy left his wife for you. You cheated on him. You do threesomes. You have an open marriage with strangers on the internet that you find on Bumble in Vegas. Okay? It's not that we don't want it to be happy. We know it's not, and the people who are going to suffer have no say in it.
That we're all doing.
She's mad. Mad.
When you were,
And now he's all trying to be all like, I gotta walk on eggshells now because she's super upset. This took any fun they were gonna have after this right off the equation. Because, and then Macaroni or Marocane says, because you said that yourself that they weren't allowed to parent. Exactly!
Temecula.
He's trying to change the subject. It's awesome. Like, the energy just shifted hard. This is Kyra. This is the real Kyra, everybody. She got called out in her chat by someone who pays to be in it. She just got called out. And she is now embarrassed. She's fuming. And he's trying to change the subject so that he can possibly get laid.
This thing at night was making this drip noise.
No, it's out of water right now. So
Oh my God, I was like, holy crap.
Can you talk about what it was like to go from single to living
She's not answering that question, though, because you said yourself you weren't allowed to parent.
with 4 kids? Crazy? What the fuck am I doing?
It was crazy, but I think the thing too is I grew up in a very chaotic household. Like, my mom got remarried, and I'm the oldest boy. Before my mom got remarried, I was the oldest boy. It was me and my 2 brothers, so I'm the oldest of 3. And then my mom married.
Scottsdale, you've been rude and negative. It's so weird you're in here. This is only a place where we prop up bad behavior, right? This is our tribe. Please exit left.
Someone with 2 boys, and they were on our...
Again, another person. This is a third person that chimed in the comments says, I think they're referring to your co-parenting life. You said they weren't allowed to parent, and I brought it up and showed y'all. So that's what they're referring to.
Which I was still the oldest.
And she knows it too. She knows it. She's angry and upset right now because she said that, and she's going through her brain like, oh my gosh, I did say that. Oh my gosh, she's so lost right now.
So I was then the oldest of 5. And then
She's not listening to what he's saying, neither am I.
mom had a kid with him. And then
You can see her neck get red. She's probably starting to sweat a little bit. Whoo, Kyra.
I was the oldest of 6, and so all through my childhood, I was around chaotic stuff, and so
you guys all did sports.
And then I was playing football, and if you know anything about that, that is chaotic in itself.
Okay.
And so I never really I had a 3 or 4 month break, but it's just a different chaos. And
Right.
She's reading those comments right now.
I mean, it really wasn't horrible.
That didn't answer the question, Preston. What's it like from going to be a single dude to a guy with 4 kids? Well, I grew up with brothers and sisters. Okay, cool. Doesn't answer the question.
At all.
But basically what he's saying is it's chaos, is what he's saying.
It was really fun, actually.
You're being rude, though.
Good time. I thought it always keeps you on your toes and keeps you moving. You never get bored. And
she's not listening. She's just fuming while she's scrolling right now. Holy cow! Woo!
everyone wants to look at it with a negative aspect, but I didn't find it negative at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that
no one asked that.
You guys are not.
She wasn't listening to anything he just said, and she was watching the comments. Now she's going to chime in and be like, look, I think you guys were confused about what I was saying earlier.
You guys, I think that you have always really been like slow with the process. Like I feel like we did a really good job at doing things.
Did you? A really good job. You call this a really good job? You're going to have a wedding with nobody there. Good job.
At the kids' pace, which translated to them being comfortable with all of it, and which made you more comfortable with all of it, and also naturally eased you into it. It's not like just one day you like moved in with us and it was just crazy.
Yeah, it was. That's exactly what it was.
So you really slowly got to kind of come in and like see the extent of the chaos.
No, you were sleeping with him before you were even done with Oscar.
Yeah.
But I think, sorry, go ahead.
I don't think I spent the night until I broke my jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Which was...
Oh, you're such good people. Kidding me right now? You spent the night in Vegas, though.
Which was honestly so annoying. I'm like, can you just say the night?
Because I didn't spend the night when the kids were there until I broke my jaw.
Ah, there we go.
Because I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable or anything like that, so...
How'd you break his jaw? Get punched in the face by someone?
Yeah, that was always a big thing of yours.
Yeah.
But I, to be honest, was like, hated. I understood in the beginning, but then after so many months, I was like, can you just stay the night? Like,
Yeah. And I broke my jaw and moved in like
You're
2
gross.
months later. So that was like... Like, I never, you just gotta learn to respect.
Look at this. But wasn't it weird to go from Uncle P to Daddy P? Holy cow, I hope she reads that.
Even if they're young.
Watch when she reads it.
Respect them and give them their time.
Watch when she reads
kids
that.
are just so aware. Like,
Read
I
it.
think that it's so,
Read it.
so obvious. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I love the person you are, and I admire and relate to you. If you relate to her, that means you're as bad as her and you're gross.
I was going to give an example, but I guess I shouldn't. I don't want to, like, expose their feelings. It was nothing to related to you and I, but I just think sometimes, even today, I had a moment with Levi that I was just like, it's so crazy how aware kids are. And sometimes it sucks because as a parent, you go through, like every parent goes through certain things in their personal life and their work life, and, they're trying to stay strong for their kids, but, like, sometimes kids see through that, and it's just...
No, they all see it through it. Your kids see through everything you've done and everything that you're portraying and everything put online. Your kids are going to absolutely hate you, Kyra. They are going to dismantle you when they become teenagers. They are going to go live with dad because dad's cool and dad's not a douchebag. And you're going to lose everything. Your kids are going to go no contact like you did with your mom. That's exactly what you're doing to your kids. The thing that you hate most about your mom is what you're doing to your children.
So hard.
But Levi's smart.
Is she reading it? Is she reading it?
Yeah.
He's really smart.
He's very emotionally mature.
Yeah.
Like, Levi has always been that way, where he always just knew what was going on, which was really hard when parts of, his early life were, like, not great. I always felt that he knew too much, but it was hard to avoid. Yeah. I don't know. But I think that you've always done a good job. I think the hardest part, and I don't mean to speak for you, but like any co-parenting relationship is like this, especially for me where I am very strict on like how much I want you involved in the making choices for like parenting, not consoling a child, parenting.
No, because you think parenting is just beating a kid's ass, so we're all discombobulated in what you mean by parenting. Because you said You know, you said you laid out rules for this other lady, and now you're all like, she is so mad right now.
But what was I saying?
You don't know what you're saying.
In the beginning?
One of the things that's
Co-parenting.
been hard for you.
Oh, is when like the kids get, which is very rare, but every once in a while, like kind of like what you guys saw tonight, like just when it gets like disrespectful, right? Where I'm disciplining them and then the kids will just be very rude. I think that's hard.
You deserve it.
For you because you naturally want to be like, hey, you can't talk to your mom like that.
Yeah.
And he does do that, and you're admitting it right now.
That's the most parenting you do is like,
Okay, that's discipline. So you lied. You lied.
hey, you can't speak to her like that.
You lied.
Respectful.
But I think that is hard because sometimes I can tell you want to say more.
Well, it's just like, you know.
Naturally.
Scottsdale keeps leaving comments here, but I don't see Scottsdale's name. Where is it? Who's Scottsdale? Because their name isn't showing up.
Like that. Like, be respectful.
But I think that is hard because sometimes I can tell you want to say more.
Well, it's just like, you know.
Naturally.
I love that there's a hater in these comments.
I don't want, like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But.
Oh, and it's Scottsdale JJ Jr., probably the one that he lives with 90% of the time.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, oh my goodness, I gotta turn this off. We gotta get done here.
People again.
No.
No? What do you mean no? He's like, people again? No. Well, what is it?
Okay, well, before things get crazy, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I think we're gonna do the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
I'll put like a.
Okay, she doesn't want to answer any more questions. There you go. That was a great 2-part series. It was a long one. Sorry, but I had to. Very important. There was so much at the end there. It was crazy. And that we got to call her out in real time. That was so awesome. Everybody, please take a deep breath. What do you think below? Should Kyra be on the internet anymore? Or should she just leave and go somewhere else? She doesn't even go here anymore. Preston is way worse than I thought. No wonder she just put him on camera. Holy cow. You guys, I wish you were on camera though. You're not. You're awesome. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be just celebrated because you're awesome. And everybody needs you in their life. Protect your kids. Please, please protect your kids, okay? And I will see you when I see you.